we had an opportunity to partner with OCU to take over this building, and we sort of started racking our brains, like what can we do to benefit and add to the ecosystem of Uptown 23rd. And it kind of became a natural discussion. Most of the time when we do a restaurant, it's like, what do I crave? And what do I not want to pay money for because I crave it and I'm going to want to eat it every single day? And so naturally, Chae became this concept where, heck, let's make some really good Korean food. Because Korean food at the end of the day has always been about feeling good. Post-war colonialism and all that stuff, Koreans just needed to always feel good, and food was always that component. And same with my personal life, you know, like changing things, different things. Korean food has always been like that go-to thing. At the end of a long, hard day, having a rice of bibimbap or our oxtail soup, like it would just really fed my soul. And then you added our components with what Hunter's been able to do with our bar program, sort of elevating soju, our national treasure of liquor.
A hibiscus soju spritz, which is our most popular. So it's 1 ounce of soju, 1.5 of beefeater gin, half an ounce of honey, and half lemon. Shake, pour over ice. The strong tonic hibiscus, which is local, and a lemon rind, and that's it. And it's delicious.
Pairing that with our Korean food has been such, like, personally making me happy, and luckily it's also made other people in the community happy as well.
We try to keep a lot of, especially our larger plates, as traditional as we possibly can. The only sort of bumps and elevated things we do to them is just force more technique into them, you know, just to kind of elevate the level of cooking and not make it so homey and mom and pop, which is great, but I think if you want to come and have an experience at a restaurant, you know, I think we wanted to just put a little bit more in, so really set it off. Our bibimbap, I would say, is still probably our most popular dish. I think we came right out of the gate with a good staple, and I think the way we present it is awesome and people love it. I think they love the fact that, you know, 5 or 6 people can eat on it comfortably.
So this is our bibimbap. It's our star player on the menu. It has all sorts of vegetables on it: marinated beef, marinated carrot, cured cabbage, cooked zucchini, our house kimchi. We make a lot of that all the time because we go through it a lot. This is a shishito, and then 2 sous vide eggs in the middle with really crispy rice on the bottom. The way that you do this, bad boy, is usually you take it to the table and be like, hey, how hot do you want it? And we have this, our gochujang, a fermented chili paste sauce that we put on top. And then we just take it all and mix it all together. And the point is to get the yolk of the egg coated everything. And that way you get a real rich bite. And people think it's heavy, but it's really not. You have a lot of the vegetables in there. You got the zip of the kimchi in there, and then the nice fluffiness of the rice. This is the oxtail soup, braised oxtail, shiitake seasoning, a really, really rich chicken stock, and our seasonal vegetables, whatever we have in house that's in season.
I am most proud of the oxtail soup, which is one of our huge sellers. And that's another good example of something that, you know, we tried to put a little more technique into just to elevate it. Because, I mean, that's, you know, 3 ingredients. And it's delicious, it's comfortable, you know. And it was also one of those things that I think kind of sets us apart, too, because a lot of people ask when we open if we're going to do ramen or if we're going to try to do pho. And I was like, no, like none of the soups we have are any kind of representation of those things. They're unique, they're our own. They're very homey and delicious. You know, we joke we can call it like pot roast soup. Yeah. And the bulgogi we do here is actually his mom's recipe. And it's simple and straightforward and it's awesome. You get a big old pile of bulgogi beef and vegetables and then served with a big bowl of rice. It's no frills, no nothing, and it's delicious. And our cauliflower salad is great. That needs to go out. And that was one of Sam's dishes that he did, and it's 3 things. Well, it's one thing, it's cauliflower, and then it's 3 different ways, and it's fantastic.
So this is the cauliflower salad. Take some cauliflower florets and deep fry them until they're golden brown. Fermented cauliflower. We let it go for like 7 days. It gets like super funky, super acidic. In with the fried cauliflower. A little salt, a little green onion. This is cauliflower butter. Just pureed cauliflower with just a lot of fat, a lot of oils. A little chrysanthemum.
we had to figure a lot of things out, but we've had such a warm reception from the food industry in particular. It's been great to see a lot of folks wearing their uniform, then they just get off work and they come over here and they're just really happy that we're still open, that we have food that we can give them. Some of the stuff you can't get anywhere else except in the entire state, except for here.